Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. This is my actual camera now, so maybe you'll see a difference from the last two videos I was filming on the GoPro. It's on the actual Canon camera, so maybe it's better quality, I don't know. Now we're doing another maintenance on the car video. Here's the 335i N54. Came in for an oil pan gasket. So yeah, we're gonna do that today. I'm gonna start off by jacking up the car, taking the wheels off since we do need to drop subframe, and it'll be whatever you need to do that. And then yeah, I'll start taking the fan out too. So jack the car up, take wheels off, take fan out, and then suspension, unbolt suspension. And yeah, from there I'll probably pick the camera back up when it gets to that point to show you guys what is next. All right, so control arms and suspension is all disconnected from the subframe. As you can see, oil is drained, coolant is also draining. Well, most of it is drained out already. Fan is out for easier access. Suspension done on both sides. Now I'm gonna go put that big engine support that goes on top to hold the motor up so it doesn't fall on me. And then I also need to disconnect on both the power steering lines and then also the drive shaft bolt. I don't think you'll be able to see, but it's somewhere in that area. But yeah, that's what I need to take out. And then motor mounts too on both, and that's pretty much it. Subframe will come down, and then I'll start unbolting the oil pan. But yeah, let me check the time, see how long it's been. I don't think it's been that long. It's only been an hour, and that's where I'm at right now. So hopefully within the next hour, I also have the oil pan down, or close to oil pan getting down already. I just hope I don't struggle with that steering shaft, because that one usually be crusted on cars and it'd be a pain to take off. Those are usually a pain to take off. So yeah, now I'm gonna go and like I said, put that bar on top. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. All right, so the subframe is out. I'll show you it over here. Rear wheel drive, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned that. But yeah, steering shaft came out pretty easily. I put the steering wheel attached to the seat belt so it won't move and I won't lose the position the steering shaft is in. I didn't have to remove any of this top part. Some people I see do to get access to that steering shaft. But like I said, once you lower the subframe, you do get access to that steering shaft. As you can see, it's right there. But yeah, look, subframe is out. You see the oil pan visible. All I gotta do is, I had to double check, but I'm not sure if I have to remove that motor mount. If I do, I'll remove it. If not, I think it can stay. But for sure, I gotta remove those lines right there, trans lines. It's automatic, so you have to move, unbolt it from the front and the middle section. And then take the belt off so you can take the power steering pump off. That's bolted onto the oil pan right there. But that's what I'm gonna do next. And then get that oil pan ready to get dropped. And let me double check how long it's been again. It's only 10:35, so I'm doing good. An hour 30, I got here at 9. In an hour 30, subframe's out. And yeah, about to start working on the oil pan stuff to take it off. All right guys, so oil pan is off. I'm letting some of the oil still drain a little. You can see it's still dripping from there. So there's the oil pan there, so it could catch all the oil. But it is out. Here's the gasket. Here's the new gasket in the car I'm gonna get right now. But right now I have to clean the oil pan first, the outer edge of it, so when I put the new gasket, it's not dirty and makes a good seal. Same thing with the bottom of the motor. I need to clean that area up so the gasket makes a good seal. But yeah, I'm doing pretty good, I feel like. Under 2 hours, and then I'm gonna basically put the oil pan back on. And after that, we just do the front main seal also. And then this car's done. We just put the subframe back up. But yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. I'm gonna clean up that oil pan and then put the new gasket on and then slowly put it up with the, put probably like the 4 corner bolts in just to hold it up. And then I'll put every other one in. I'll put it in with the drill, but I'll slowly go in, and I won't tighten it all the way, but I'll just go to where it kind of bottoms out. And after all the bolts are on and most of the thread is in, I'll get my torque wrench and then torque them down to 8 Newton meters, which is the spec, and 90 degrees all the small ones, and then 180 degrees the long bolts. So yeah, I'll probably catch up to you guys once I'm done with the oil pan install, like it is up. And then I'll probably go on to doing the front main seal because he does want me to do that too. Alright, so as you can see, the oil pan is on, and like I said, all the bolts are on, but they're not torqued to spec yet. They're just on to keep the oil pan up and pretty tight. And all the bolts all around are on. Now I just gotta torque it down with the torque wrench. It is set to 8 Newton meters. I don't know if you'll be able to see because of the reflection. I guess, yeah, you can see right there, 8 Newton meters. You're gonna do it starting from the middle outwards on both sides. So we'll do one like this. Do one here, then do one up here, then one down there, one down there, one on the right side, left side, right side, right side. So you work in, outwards. And then yeah, after that, I'll do another pass on it. I do 2 times to make sure that they really are 8 Newton meters all the way. Because sometimes when you tighten this side, you start, you tighten it, and you go all the way around, you finish, and you go to recheck. This will be loose again where you started. Because now there's more pressure on the other one, so the middle one is not the same. So I go around, check it twice, and then on the 3rd time, I'll just check it around in a complete circle. I won't do the same pattern. I'll just go around, check them. And then after that, I'll do the 90 degrees on these little ones and the 180 degrees on these back ones over here, these long ones. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So yeah, I'll get to you guys once I'm done with this. Then we'll work on the front main seal right here. We'll take this pulley off, but we'll do it after we're done torquing this down to spec. Alright, so the oil pan is all torqued to spec, as you can see. I have them marked after I did the torque, after the degrees on them. They're all marked. I finished the whole oil pan. It is nice and tight now. Now it's time to move out to the front main seal. I already have the belt loose because of the power steering pump that was onto the oil pan. So it's already loose. So now I just need to take the belt off the main pulley right there. And then take those E10s that are in there to take the pulley off. And then I can start getting my tool that is made for pulling the front main seal. Once I get that, I'll show you the tool right now once I get it and I have the pulley off. But yeah, I'm probably gonna just take off the belt and pulley for now, and then I'm gonna go get something to eat because I'm starving and it's kind of time. I usually have lunch around. So yeah, next clip you'll see is the pulley off or the pulley off, and then I'll show the front main seal how it looks, and then we'll show you the tool also. So I just noticed, well, I mean, no shit, I just noticed, I just took it off, but this guy has the front main seal guard from VTT, I believe, yeah. As you can see, it's to protect it from it eating a serpentine belt, because N54s sometimes do that. I'm gonna message the owner. It looks fine. It doesn't look like it's leaking. I'm gonna message the owner if he still wants to do it. If he does, then I'll do it. I have to remove this, and then I'll get the seal out. If not, I'll just put the pulley back on, and then start putting the subframe back on, and that's basically it. But yeah, I'll get back to you guys. If I do this, then you'll see me do it. If not, then it'll probably just cut to me reinstalling the subframe and stuff like that. Alright, so here's the toolkit. This is what we're going to be using to remove it. This needs to get twisted into the front main seal area like this, and you're just going to twist it on until it starts biting. Like right there, I can already feel it start to bite. You see it's on there already, it's biting. Now I'm gonna get a wrench, put it on here, I'm gonna keep turning this, tightening it till it basically feels like a tight bolt. Like you're really gonna feel it start getting harder and harder to tight. Once it's real tight, you'll then grab a 19, I believe, or whatever, and you'll start tightening this, and this will slowly start going in, and this will have bitten into the front main seal hard enough to the point where this one, when it's going in, it's just gonna push this back. It's gonna bring the front main seal with it. So that's what I'm gonna do right now, and then I'll get to you guys once it's out. Alright, as you can see, the front main seal is out now. You see, it gets stuck on there. You just pull it out. I'm gonna clean the front main seal area. I'm gonna pass like a microfiber towel all in here, clean that area. As you can see, there's like oil. So gonna clean that area up. Once it's nice and dry, I'll go ahead and go install the new one. All you need is this. You grab that. 3 bolts in, bolt that onto the hub, the crank, whatever. You bolt those 3 up. Once that's in, then you will put your new, what is it called? Front main seal on it over it this way. Once that's in and it's lined up and pushed in a little bit, you will then grab this and put it over this, and then you'll grab this and then you'll tighten this on, and this will push this seal nice and flush. I'll show you once I get to that part and have this on, and the front main seal on, and then I'll show you once I'm doing this. As you can see, now I have the front main seal on, the new one, with that bracket I showed you that bolts onto the crank hub. Then this is what comes with the gasket also. You put it over it, then you push the gasket on. And there's these little grooves on the side of that gasket. They need to line up with where the black meets the bed plate. You see these grooves right here? That one right there where it's dirty. It needs to meet up with the groove, with the little line right here, that you can see where the black meets the bed plate. See where that groove is, and then you'll see that line that splits the actual motor from like the bed plate. There, it needs to line there, but mine is all lined up. All I need to do now is tighten it, put this on it. As you can see right here, get this on, tighten it. Oh snap, I missed. I'm tweaking on you guys. I missed the whole, that other part, this part. That part. Now you put this, and this will push that big cylinder thing to push the gasket in, or the seal right there. I'll do it by hand a little bit, and you'll kind of see it go in. I'll do it as tight as I can with my hand. As you can see, it is going in. And then from there on, you just finish it off with whatever tool you want. I will be using this. But yeah, once it's flush, I'll start. And then once it's flush and it's in, I'll put this guard back on and tighten it. Alright, so I don't remember if I recorded this, but all the motor mount is, oil pan is on, all that stuff. Power steering is bolted on again. You're not going to see because I have the subframe. For subframe's not on, but I'm jacking it up slowly, as you can see. And I'm lining it up, making sure it lines up. I'm bolting the motor mounts right now. That's what I like doing first, because once you bolt the motor mounts in, it kind of helps you line up the subframe. But yeah, almost there. So gonna put in the motor mounts bolted first. Once they're bolted on, you could then bolt on the subframe and then just start connecting everything you just connected that was on the subframe that connects to stuff that was on the lower part of the engine, like the power steering. You now need to connect the lines on the bottom. You could probably see them to the side right here. Right there, those two holes. See them threaded holes right there. Power steering bolts onto there. Connect the coolant lines that went on here. There's a coolant line, a hard line right there. You see the black pipe. You need to connect it right there, which is, then connect the steering shaft, and then there's a coolant line on that bottom side too from the subframe. But yeah, so let's do that. Once it's all bolted up and everything, I'll start recording again and show you that it's all up. All right, so subframe is on, completely on. Power steering lines are on. Steering rack is on. I don't know if you can see, but they're on. All the coolant lines are connected. The line that connects here that I showed you, that comes from the firewall. The line that I disconnected right there is connected. The thermostat one's connected. Everything's on in the front. Reconnected that one too. I had disconnected that one. That one's connected. Already took the support bar off. I think it's all suspension now. Suspension, fender liners, and fan. And then fill it up with fluids and we're done. So yeah, I'm gonna do all that stuff right now. Suspension, I probably won't record. I probably won't record anymore until I'm filling up fluids. Then I'll probably pick up the camera again and start recording some more. I do have to run to the store for some coolant, and I think that's it. He brought his own oil, power steering. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, I did take an hour lunch at 12. I came here at 9. It is now 2:05. So 9 to 10, 10 to 11, 11 to 12, 3 hours. Then I took an hour break, start working at 1 again. So it's been 4 hours since it's just 2. It's been 4 hours and the car is basically done, I guess you can say. Everything I had to replace is replaced. Now I just got to put the suspension back, like I said, and all that other stuff I mentioned. But yeah, so I guess you could say in the 5 hour mark. It took me about 5 hours to do everything. I feel like in an hour it'll be done, if you don't count me having to go to the store and all that bullshit. But yeah, I'll pick up the camera in a bit. All right, so the car, everything part-wise is on, besides wheels. Wheels are the only things I haven't put on, but suspension, fender liners, everything is on. I just put a new oil filter in it. I put a new crush washer for the drain plug. I'm about to put oil, then power steering, then have to go get coolant and power steering. I need to buy those two. But we have oil, so I'm about to put that in, and then yeah, start from there. I'll probably, once I put the oil, I'll go to the store, come back, put coolant, and then yeah, you'll see me bleed it probably, most likely. But yeah, not that bad of a job. Let me see what time it is. It's 2:55, so like I said, basically finished in 5 hours. If I didn't have to go to the store, I would have been able to go home, straight home, but now I have to go to the store, get coolant, and then come back to put in this car, put some coolant, because the customer didn't provide any. So as you can hear, the coolant is being bled. I just poured some in. It's bleeding the coolant. Power steering is in, oil's in, oil filter's in. So I'm gonna put the wheels on right now, lower the car after it's done bleeding, and then yeah, it's done. And then I'll take it for a test drive. But yeah, I'm gonna wait a couple more minutes, see if this thing goes down. The thing's broken, so I mean, It's technically probably going to be up to like here, so that should be fine. But yeah, I'll catch up with you guys once it's on the floor and driving it out. All right, let's go ahead and start this thing. Whoopsie daisy, hit the goddamn wipers. That's that power steering noise you hear, so don't be scared. That's what it sounds like when it's low on power steering. It's pretty empty, you can't really see it. But let me fill that up real quick. Open this goddamn container. Let me turn the wheel a couple times. Usually that will also make the level go down or get all the air bubbles out of it. That's still full, so good. These turns sound good. Let's check the bottom, make sure there's no leaks. Looks like we're all good. No leaks. So yeah, let me back this car up and get it out of here and go home. And the customer said he's probably gonna pick this up in 2 days. He said he can't pick it up today. So we're gonna park it outside, and when he comes picks it up, we'll come meet him over here. We'll get cashed out and give him his key. So yeah, let's pull this car out. The car is all good. Took it around the block. No weird noises, no check engine lights, no leaks. I don't know why the fuck's still gonging. Gong for the seatbelt. Boy, the car's not even driving. Why is it still telling me seatbelt? Idling smooth. No problems. Yeah, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, expect more content. I'm gonna try to keep rolling out videos weekly if I can find the video to post of something, or I record something. But yeah, see you guys in the next video.